I'm not waiting on that timer. What's up, guys? I'm not waiting. So I apologize tonight on later than normal. It's been 8 o'clock the past bunch of weeks, but tonight I had to run out to the store and do a couple things then and didn't get to start up at the same time tonight, unfortunately. But how's everybody doing? You know what? Chat disappeared. I had a Twitch chat doc. There we go. One that pops right here underneath the camera. Hilly, of course you had to press that button. Of course. All right. Did you guys hear the Xbox turn on? Did you guys hear this? Those interesting sounds? Already? M2K, how you doing? Already? Guys, I thought tonight, being that we're starting on a little bit late, I'm turning on the Xbox now because I want to check to make sure. I believe it's up to date. So I want to make sure that's out of the way. But won't be able to do the same normal things that we do with like an hour of chat and specific things before we game. But I thought what we could do is I've got a bingo card. We're to play some Apex Bingo. Apex Bingo. Type of 1 in chat if you know what I'm talking about. A 0 if you have no clue. A 0. Love it. I'll explain it here in a second. Hey, Hilly, by the way, I was thinking about this the other day. When we did Only Up, you had said something about piecing together, like, all the drops or something like that. I was curious if anything came of that. I mean, nothing's expected of that kind of thing to happen. You just asked about it, so it just came to my mind recently. I was thinking about it because, guys, I've been trying to really. I have been really trying to focus in on creating focused content with stuff. And I was talking to my wife last night, 2 nights ago. I just get so. Here's one of my biggest struggles. My biggest struggles is this: I have 1,000 ideas. I am an idea monster. But one of the biggest things is I have so many different ideas, and it's hard. It is really hard for me to truly niche down. And what I mean by that is, like, you guys have heard me talk about Shoestring Studio and the future idea of that. You've heard me talk about Delkery Gaming and the beautiful vision behind what I'm looking to do with the YouTube page and focusing on helping young gamers to survive difficult moments, to revive their purpose, and to thrive in life. Boom, got it down. But and then also cleats off the couch, and looking at taking conversations from the couch and into life. And man, I'm just full of like little mottos and stuff. Golly. But with all these pieces, yeah, I got you, M2K. I realize, like, if I were to truly niche down, I would put all of that aside except for one of them. Guys, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Because my wife was like saying something about the potential benefits of something like that. I'm just like, but what happens is then these different ideas and opportunities go 2 months without being touched and being able to be approached. And I haven't been able to do anything with them. And so, like, I don't know. It's I gotta be honest with you. It's just a struggle. It's a struggle trying to figure out how I want to go about that. But we've got a plan, and we're in process. Tonight I was going to try and I'll read the script to you guys. I have a script that I'm going to record, and I'm going to have like B-roll over and stuff like that as to be like the trailer for the YouTube channel. So the idea, picture this if you can. Okay, we'll get that. Did I see that shower thought, Hilly? We'll get that here after I do this. But oh, and Hilly, good editing software. I use DaVinci Resolve, completely free. If you want paid version, that's an option, but you can do everything you need to with DaVinci Resolve. It is kind of taxing on the computer, but let me know if you've looked into that one already. That's what I use, is DaVinci Resolve. Hey, you're all good, M2K. Hey, how was the move, by the way? When does school start for you? I know you said it should be soon. Should be soon. So picture this if you guys can. Wait, is the music still really loud? How's the music there? Oh, I got you. Well, Hilly, I know a lot of people speak very highly, mobile-wise, of CapCut. CapCut. But, I wish I was more of knowledgeable, and then I'd be like, all right, throw the stuff in chat. Let's try and chat. Let's problem solve, you know. But I don't know enough about PCs. So picture with me, guys. The picture would be this for my YouTube trailer. It would be creating a video that would come in. It would open up with no script. It would open up with just shots of like me, like sitting there kind of in the dark with the screen with the TV screen, and cutting to different angles and stuff, like where I'm obviously like I'm in it. I'm gaming. I'm in it, and showing through face and through action, different kinds of things happening. So like leaned forward and locked in, and moments of like breathing, and those moments of and then pacing and like hyping, like obviously saying things to self to get myself back into it. Rage, excitement, pumping fists, exhales of relief, like going through a whole mixture of those things. And during this montage of different things that are obvious to gaming happening, coming in with a voiceover, and then from the voiceover it goes into moments where you see me speaking, but then it goes into other B-roll and stuff like that, and back and forth, if you guys can see that picture. And then so during that early montage of those different reactions and stuff as I'm struggling in difficult moments gaming, etc., I would come in stating along the lines of this. You guys ready for this? Give me your wait until the end to give me your guys' feedback. I'm going to read it. It's like 2 minutes. Gaming introduces us to different types of moments. Moments of struggle, discouragement, achievement, doubt, anger, hope. The games we play create experiences, ones that may take place in fantasy worlds or situations, but connect our minds to the reality of who we want to be: capable, full of purpose, worthy, resilient, unstoppable, brave. These experiences directly tie gamers to one thing that is true for all of us: we are all people. And just like in gaming, we as people all face real experiences that challenge what we understand of ourselves. Hi, I'm Delkery, and as a longtime gamer who has faced gaming addiction, mental health struggles, isolation and loneliness, and more over the course of 15 plus years, I've served numerous teenagers, young adults, parents, and families in over a decade of ministry, and have connected with and encouraged gamers of all walks of life for the past few years. I've had the honor and privilege to help people survive difficult moments, revive their purpose, and thrive in life. This channel exists to face life together as gamers. There'll be gaming playthroughs and challenges attempted, fun opportunities to walk side by side in the gaming space. I'll help build an understanding of what healthy gaming looks like, addressing topics like mental health, addiction, personal development. And I'll share tips for facing these and other parts of life we all face as gamers, like loneliness and isolation, grief and loss, identity, and more. Monthly content will encourage and inspire you. It'll help us learn more about ourselves, and it'll challenge our thinking. Gaming is what connects us. Life is what makes us. Subscribe and make sure your notifications are on to know when the next video goes live. That will help you, a gamer, survive difficult moments, revive your purpose, and thrive in life. Boom. That's what I feel pretty confident about this, guys. I feel pretty confident about this. That's the script I've got. The sentence before the "Hi, I'm Delkery." Just like in gaming, we as people all face real experiences that challenge what we understand of ourselves. That was the statement before that. So here's my question. In truly ripping this apart to see if it achieves the ultimate goal of this YouTube trailer is to engage. It's not just to be a trailer, like they'll only watch it if they visit my page. It's meant to be a video that goes out and engages, right? So it starts out with and the idea is that the shots do just as much. Hey, why am I not hearing that? Did you guys hear that? Got you, Axis. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. You heard it. You heard it. What? Please tell me we aren't going to be doing this stuff again. We ain't going to be dealing with this junk. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. Somebody remind me after after I ask some questions about that script. I'm going to go to Stream Elements just so I have it up, because I want to be able to replay it and see if it does what I need it to. And you know what I didn't do, guys? I never went live with closed captions. Let me do that real quick. Boom. Captions came in saying earthquake boom. What the heck? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's on the wrong tab. What? What? There we go. Yeah, that should be over here. And then this should be up here. And then that should be there. My goodness, I just screwed a bunch of stuff up. My bad, guys. Oh, so this is my question. My questions because I want to really tear this apart, because the idea is I want to make this the most effective I can as a video with a script, so scripting as well as a trailer. And the idea is does it engage to start with that picture I outlay? And obviously some of that you won't know until you see it, right? So that's the first question. Does it engage? Does it hook? And then does it connect? Does it clearly lay out an understanding of what this channel is, what my YouTube channel will be about? Does it clearly communicate that? And with that, I would ask you, what did you get from that? Just from those 2 minutes of me reading through that script, what did you hear in that you think, if you watched a video hearing that script, that you think that YouTube channel is focused on? And what content, if you subscribe and notify, what content did you hear that you would see and you would get notified about, and how often? Like, those are some of the most important pieces that I want to make sure are clearly communicated. And so yeah, those are some of my questions I'd ask you guys who just heard that I can't even think about the word. Where'd it go? Who just heard that script. Because honestly, I forget where it was. I had oh crap, what did I do with that? I had an outline of like, and I think I've since closed it, darn it. Oh, no, I scrolled to the top. About having a welcome for anybody who hears it, who watches that trailer, who comes into the channel, letting them know they're in the right place, telling them about, making it clear what the topic of the channel is, and therefore who it's for, and then introducing myself, giving it a little bit of background, giving my validity of my skills, of my experience, my story credibility, and then why subscribe, what are the types of content, how frequent, and what are some examples. And so and then call to action, the subscribe and turn on the notifications and such. And I feel like I successfully have that. So that was the ultimate goal. I just wanted to see if you guys had any feedback for me on if you feel like, oh, if I watched that or heard that, like, here's a question I actually would have, or no, I think I got all the information I would want. Anyway, so I was going to record that. Like, I was going to do that, like, recorded, but what I'm finding, one, I wasn't able to, I had to run to the store and do a couple different things. So I wasn't able to do that, to be prepared for that in the way of, like, okay, clear off the user face and get the angle that I want and all that kind of stuff. But on the other side, there's some other shots that I'm going to want. Because here's one of the things is I do want shots that are from the desk, because I also can't get myself too excited in the way of, like, I can't do too many different things at first or at once. So I need to temper it down a little. But I'd like to tell stories with my videography within the, with my video and choice of shots and scenes and stuff as I'm, telling a story with my script. Whether it's a story of information, that delivers certain information, a story of experience, a story of whatever. So that's the idea. That's what I'm thinking. Don't know if it's good, but I'm feeling pretty confident. Any thoughts in chat, Bueller? Any thoughts in chat, Bueller? I'm going to pull up that shower thought. Shower thoughts. Here we go. This is the last, guys. I'm gonna have to mute the shower thought button for tonight. This is the last shower thought that I have. I'm gonna need somebody. If somebody could DM me, get new shower thoughts, or record more shower thoughts or something, it would be a huge help. Somebody just DM me in Discord or whisper me here on Twitch. That would be huge. Huge. Here we go. You ready for this, Hilly? I gotta know that you're still here. I don't want you to miss this. So put a 5 in chat or a here or something like that. This could be, but for some people, this shower thought could be understood as like, man, that's really good, or like, this is really dumb. It literally has that capability of kind of being swung on both ends. Yeah, I'm here, he says. All right, listen. Think about it. Being down for something and being up for something mean the same thing. Like I said, some people be like, bro, and other people be like, come on. All right, that's the one. That's the final on my list of my last 20 shower thoughts. That's the final one. I've got to record more. Oh man. All right, guys. What I do need to do, what I doth need to do, mind blown. If somebody, I'm not gonna shut it off. If somebody does the shower thoughts again tonight, then I think what I'll do is this: I might just pull that list up again, and I might shout out like 3 of my most enjoyable ones or something like that. 3 that stick out to me that we've already done in the past, but they've been stretched out over a long period of time. So the likelihood of somebody remembering or even being here to hear it is low. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna switch the screen here over to check and see about apexia. It's loading. Guys, guess what? It is time. For the Apex Legends. So, while that's loading in the background, okay, Respawn. Making a new entrance screen. Golly. Holy cow. I almost forgot. I gotta show this to you guys. Where's that? How do you like... No, that's not what I wanted to do. There's gotta be a way. There's an easier way. I know it. There's a shortcut somewhere where I can like move this picture over to the side. So, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to go full screen so you guys can see it. Okay, guys, here we go. So, we're doing some Apex solo queue bingo tonight. All right. I picked this up from a delicious mango. They had shared it and invited people like, hey, if you go ahead, use this. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have it just in case. And tonight I was like, why not? Let's do it. So the idea of this, we're trying to see if we can get bingo. Okay? If we can get bingo. Let me think. So I'm going to, oh my goodness. So what do they got on here? We might change some of these for like my capabilities and for more of how we understand things to be for the way that I play and do things. Let me see here. Oh, no, everything looks good on there. I don't know why this one looks so weird. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about because I'm like off in my own little world doing it. But like anyway, so we got die to Rev Havoc. So it has to be a Revenant. I'm guessing it has to be a Revenant with a Havoc. All right. If you guys are reading, if you guys are saying something, because this is I've only been on Apex. Just what was it? Was that last week? My first time in I don't know how long, how many months. So you guys let me know if I'm misreading something here. But die to a Rev Havoc. Is it saying a revved up Havoc or is it saying a Revenant with a Havoc? That's what I think it's saying. Teammate trash talks me. Okay. We might need to change that because I think mine's muted. I think mine's naturally muted. Lifeline does not revive. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so if I get a teammate love Lifeline who does not revive, we finish in last place, finish in first place. Queued in alone. Okay. Die to cheater? You guys, oh man, I'm not sure how to be able to tell that. A random Gibby, open mic on TikTok, 5 revives and or spawns. Respawns, I mean. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Is that, it doesn't, should I do that for in a single game? Is that what that's supposed to mean? The free space is automatic. I know it says no audio, but we're gonna just take that one automatic. Died to pros. Teammates don't split on drop. Ooh, nice. Oh, not nice, because that means we're all dropping in the same thing and they won't go do their own. Okay. A he's one-shot scenario. Teammate solo drops. Teammate spam pings. A TTV and a username. 7+ team KP. And I'm carried. Interesting. Or a 10+ kills. I carry. Find a rat. 5 squads in round 2. Teammate with 0 damage. A teammate clutches. A server crash. All right. So, guys, give me a 5 in chat if you think that this list looks like a good list. And while we do that, I want to figure out why earlier that didn't work. Or it didn't. I didn't hear it for some reason. I just want to replay. Really? It did this. It showed it playing, but I did not hear it. Did you guys hear it there? You guys said you heard it last time, I think. I'm going to do it one more time and see if I can find where it is. Oh. Is it? All right, one more time. I think I found it. There it is. Okay. Sorry you guys got hit by that a bunch of times, but for some reason that channel was muted and I could not hear it. All right. So, we're going to see what happens. We're just going to play a little Apex, see what happens tonight, guys. And go from there. Chat, who should I try playing as? Who should I try playing as? That's the question. That's the real question. As Revenant? Wait, so can I cross off if I die as a Revenant while shooting a Havoc? Can I does that count? Oh man. Perhaps. All right, but we do need to figure out, because I think mine with my Xbox to I don't have it set up into the audio for. Usually when I do solo queue, to prevent and keep family friendly, I usually don't have audio connected into, like, I have it muted. So teammate trash talking me, I'm not gonna know. If I come in and there's an open mic on mute on TikTok, I'm not gonna know. So there's a couple of them we kind of have to figure out what we want to do differently. Chat, what is one thing that you think could be an achievable challenge for a spot on this bingo card tonight? What do you guys think? Whether it's something funny that I could accidentally do, land? What? That's too easy. That's like free space. Landing is like free space. Let me think. What if I did one where I purposely land solo? Like there's let me pull back up here. I'm actually going to do it over here on this screen. There we go. I'm going to do it over here. So that way I don't have to, because it's not behind my game then. So, because like right here, I have teammates don't split on drop. A teammate solo drops. I should totally like make this one right here. What if I make this one right here? I solo drop and then reconvene successfully. So it's more like a challenge than it is just a situational thing. What do you guys think? Does that sound like a realistic? Oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong thing. There we go. Revive a teammate from death box. All right, I'll put it on. Like Lifeline does not revive, and then I revive a teammate from a death box. I'll take it. So this first one here. This first one here. I just want to mark up. Thank you. So this one. I wish I could just like erase, right? Just wee. Can I? What? Will it let me do it? No way. No way. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to do the markup. Let's go. So this one I said, this one is going to... I can't really... I'm no Thor. I can't do this very easily with my mouse. Solo... Drop. Can you guys read this? Is this eligible? Legible? Solo drop. Reunite is like what I'm trying to do. What kind of music are we listening to right now? I just realized that. I just realized that. Solo drop reunite over here, and then one that I'm not gonna, this open mic one, I'm gonna put this one, we're gonna erase. Dude, that's so dope that I have that generative AI just built right in there. Markup. This one is going to be revive death box. Revive box. I'm just gonna say we'll understand if it happens. Okay. Died to pros. Am I gonna know? I doubt I will be in a lobby with pros, if I'm honest. He's a one shot. I feel like I should keep that because I can include that, like if I could go to say it in the heat of a moment, just like get him, he's one shot, you know, or if he actually is one shot, that could mean multiple different things. So I'm gonna keep that one. Server crash, teammate clutch, teammate 0 damage. How about I get 0 damage, just like last place, first place. Die to a cheater. I'm not gonna know that one. So we're going to erase that one. And I want to do 4 of them because the Died to Pros one I want to get rid of that as well. I just feel like I'm not really gonna know, and I probably won't even be playing with them if that makes sense. Like I'm such a low skill. The likelihood of me actually come on get that one. Like the likelihood of me actually playing with them is not going to be high. Okay, let's do this. So, crap, I forgot what I said I was going to do. You guys remember? You said fall off map accidentally. I'm never that close to the edge, so I don't know that's gonna work. But oh wait, what did I say? I said like first place. Oh, I get here. I'm just gonna do 0 damage. Okay, so we got 0 damage. We need one more idea, chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's a skill specific to somebody, to a certain legend? How about this? What if I get Gibby gassed? Oh, if I get Krabered, I'm gonna double mean some of these. And what I mean by that, like, well, no, because I have the opposites, don't I? I have if I get 0 damage, if a teammate gets 0 damage. I was gonna say Kraber kill, I could go if I get it or somebody else gets it, but no, that's gotta stay me getting it. The 5 revives and or respawns, I feel like that's gotta be like, that can be either it happens to me or I do it to a teammate. But I'm gonna mute the music though. What if, here, we'll just do this. If we get 3 second places. Three second places. We're just going to go with that. Just nice and quick, and so we can get to it. All right, I'm going to keep this up over here then. Booyah. Let's make this magic happen. Listen, if I do get Krabered, then I might just fudge that and take that spot as if I got Krabered. Let's see how many of these we can get as fast as possible. All right. So, chat had said, can you guys hear? Are we doing the double audio again? I got to mute this one. You had said you run Revenant. And what are his skills again? Assassin's Instinct, highlight nearby visible enemies who are low on health. You crouch walk faster and have improved wall climbing. Oh, yeah. And then Tactical, Shadow Pounce. Hold the charge for further distances. Ooh, okay. I haven't used Revenant in forever. I don't think I've used him a single time since he had that revamp happen. And then Forge Shadows, a shroud of hardened shadows around you that block damage and regenerate. Your shadows are refreshed on knockdowns. Oh, interesting. So it's no longer the thing where you can the pillar that you can return to. And then care package insight. Okay, yeah, it's the skirmisher thing. All right. Well, we'll go with Candy Carnage just because we can. No, we're going to go hack the system. All right. Let's see. And does this count? Do I got to do Battle Royale? Can these be done? Okay, I am going to do a gun run warm-up. I am going to do a warm-up. I have to. But these ones are not going to count unless I do a Battle Royale. That's the only way that they're going to count, because that's what they're made towards. Well, we'll see if I do a gun run. Hopefully I can do at least like half as decent as last time, because I felt like last week, I don't know if you were here, any of y'all, like last week, I feel like I did pretty decent. Sorry. It's just fun to tap. All right. Let's see what happens here. I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. I know nothing about Revenant. Let's see how this goes. This is the place to test it out, right? Gun run in Skulltown. I only have 39 Apex kills with Revenant. That should tell you how much I use him, Hilly. No, you didn't miss it. It has not happened. No, it's something that we had talked about last Tuesday, and it is not something that has been come to fruition yet. It still is a plan. It still is being planned to. This is only my second time coming back to actually play Apex. So come on. Cracked him. Oh, that's how that works? I'm afraid to turn around. I hear somebody. Come on. Where are you? They're probably above me, aren't they? They're on the roof.
I'm back. Did you not see that coming?
Oh, I closed the door. What? Oh, I hit close on the door. Oh, that wasn't a Havoc. That was the other thing. All right. Come on, get the kill. Let's go. Got it. Finally. Okay, I got Turtle over here on my right.
Need to recharge my shield.
Let's go. He didn't even see me. Let's go. He didn't even see me. Oh, that gun shoots so... Was that the Rampage? That shot... What? I didn't say I wanted to leave. Is it? It is the Rampage. Gosh darn it. The thing shoots so slow. Okay, that didn't work. But that's how that works. Got it. Let's go. Headshot. Nice try. I saw you. Oh, no. No. He's one shot. What the heck? Oh, I have to hit A to skip. I got it. Wait, so what is my... Oh, no, that doesn't do a totem anymore. It does the... Let's go. Oh, I got shot from behind. Shot good. All right, all right. We're at 5 kills. Not a terrible first back. Oh, I like how you can put that together. That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Where'd he go? Oh! No! Oh, I keep getting in the middle. I keep becoming the cream of the Oreo sandwich. The Oreo cookie. Man. This is no bueno, too. How far will it boost you? Oh, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Oh, don't like that. Empty portal. Oh, I see somebody coming. The double Moes didn't do it fast enough? What? What? Alright. I like the double P2020, if I'm honest. That felt really good last week. Let's go. I like that capability. How am I missing every one of these? What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness, I cannot shoot with this thing. I don't know why. I'm trying with no aim down sights and nope. Oh, they hit every single one. They hit every single one with the which one was that? The wingman? I was like, I came to that spot and I was like, I'm gonna try and see what this is like when I don't aim down sights, and we saw, and we won't do it again. All right, let me see here. Now, what is straight shot revival? What is that? High speed, low drag, faster matches, accelerated looting, grab and go. Weapons are fully kitted. Straight shot removes the drop ship and there is no jump master. Players will spawn above a random POI and skydive in. Oh. So should I do that one, or should I just do regular trios or quads? We'll just do regular trios, and we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Hilly, did you be sure if you haven't already? I know you had said about playing Apex in the future. I had said about doing the community night and such. Make sure you send an invite or a friend request, so that way we're already linked up. I don't know if you already have or haven't, but I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go Bloodhound. I don't know if Bloodhound's any good. I just felt pretty decent with him last week. Felt good. Same as on here? Okay. Yep. Same as on here. Yeah, it should. I just was glancing through to see if I... Oh, wait. Are you Hilly on here? Because that's what I was looking... Oh, okay. I can't even look anymore. How dare you? Oh, man. Guys, should I try doing sniping with Vantage, or should I keep... I'm going to go Bloodhound this round, but... When Vantage first came out, I used Vantage quite a bit, and I enjoyed the sniping, because I like to snipe. I'm not the most phenomenal, but, like, I know amongst my buddy group, like, when we played COD, like, I was the one who was expected to do well with, like, with the sniper, at least with a marksman, and so I enjoyed her, but also playing with certain people, they just didn't like me using her, because using that showed her where she was. So, hey, we're all dropping in the same spot. We'll review to see if we got anything on the bingo card at the end. Oh, he split off. Okay, so that one's not happening. All right, we got ourselves an EVA 8 and a Dream. Ooh, should we go Havoc? Yeah, we're gonna go Havoc. We're just gonna go. Ooh, guys, is this one any good? Is the Peacekeeper any good anymore? Because it used to be like OP. Oh, there's a Volt. I'm not liking how the Volt. I wasn't liking how that one felt. Oh, it's... What? Where is that? Where's the birdie? Nope. Don't have either one of those. I actually... No, we're just going to keep it. Oh, you can just go between them. Let's go.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Evo harvesters are now available.
He's probably going to be kind of mad because I feel like I did just kind of steal that from him up top there, but that's okay. That's all right. Should I go longbow instead? We're going to go with what we got. Anybody have a TTV in their name? Nah, okay. So that one can't get crossed off. I don't even know this map. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't know this map at all, guys. Jeez. Should I go up where that guy is? Or look to go in here, maybe? Use the alt. Why do you want us to go back? Oh, you're going in there. Okay. I don't know which one's the best one to go through there, but Dualistic, how we doing? Long time no see. How we doing tonight? We're trying to just see what happens. I've got a Apex bingo card up over here, and we're seeing what happens. See if we're gonna get some bingo playing a couple rounds of Apex tonight. Hope you are well. Wait, weren't we? Isn't this where we started? What? Oh, it's because he. Okay. Is that our own guy who just dropped in? I'm super confused. What are we doing? Oh, hey. Okay, we got enemies. Come on, let's get there. Oh, they're up there. Shoot. I don't know where that came from. I'm so lost in this map, I'm not gonna lie. Yep. Where are they even at? Hey guys, we got the ping master one. That one's getting crossed off after this. I got 2 kills. Oh man. So what'd we get there? Oh, guys, we almost. All right. Sheesh, that is so loud. so let me pop this back up here. Okay. So we almost had the teammate with 0 damage. He had 27. All right. Chat, let's look across here. Did we die to a Rev with a Havoc? Oh, I forgot to look. I don't think so, though. Solo drop, but then reunite. Nope, that didn't happen. And then Lifeline does not... Nope, last place. Queued in alone. I don't know if we got anything on this list. I had damage. Nobody had TCV. I got to stop before I re-queue up, and I got to look at the back end of... stats, so we can see if we crossed anything off here. Teammates don't split on drop. They did. Teammate spam pings, guys. Boom. We got one. Boom. We got a spam pinger. Let's go. One down. Oh, wait. This one here. Free space. We're taking that. All right. Teammate solo drops. He didn't know. 5 squads, round 2. Teammate with 0 damage. Teammate clutch. Server crash. All right. Wait. Did I yell he's one shot? I don't think I did. All right. I should have done one where do they hand off Jump Master to me. Dualistic, though. Life has been interesting. It's been blessed, but very, very stressful as of late. But nothing to complain about, though. How are you doing this evening? Wait. Do we have a solo? Oh, darn, no. They're going to the same spot. They're just doing their own little thing. All right. So we got one team. We got 2 teams. We're going to have, like, 3 teams here. I'm just going to drop and we'll see what happens. I will say this. I did like how the alternator felt. Okay, I'm gonna instead of the Moes, I'm gonna go like this. All right. Is it worth it? Should I go? My other teammate's not over there. Let's see. Is it worth it? Ah, let's do it. Let's do it. You don't get better unless you don't try. You know what I mean? I mean, unless you do try. What? Oh, no. Okay. I don't have. Oh, man. Where'd they go? Okay, we gotta go get that guy. Oh, I see one over there. Where's that at? Where's my other teammate? Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Where you at? Nice. Squad wipe. Let's go. I still hear somebody. Oh, okay. All right. Dang. Oh. All right. Everybody got some damage. That wasn't... I don't know. I got to get better about understanding location based on what I'm hearing. 'Cause I am not comprehending my audio very well. Did anything happen here? No, we got in 12th place. 10 plus kills. Oh boy. Yeah, that was okay. All right, let's requeue in. Let's requeue. I guess, I mean, honestly, the most simple thing is not just jumping right down. If I hear people walking around and I'm up top like that, I shouldn't just jump in to grab my teammate. I should, although the issue was his banner was about to dissipate. And we weren't in like a ranked match to where it's just like, okay, just collect RP. It was get him or I don't have a teammate anymore. We'll stick with him. We'll stick with him. 5 squads in round 2. I should have made one of these to get a squad wipe because I just did that. Dang. I get a squad wipe and it doesn't even count for anything. What the heck? All right. I don't know this the maps, so I gotta hand it off. Where are you taking us? What's in the purple bubble? Oh, 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 oh! Let's go. That's coming off of it. He just stole my alternator. Are you kidding me? What the heck? He stole my alternator, chat. Okay, so we definitely got the one where teammates don't split on drop. So I'm down on that. I don't have the ammo for this. I do not have the ability to. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't have anything to do with. I gotta go to them. Of course, I make my way all the way over here, and then he runs off. Epic Woody! Let's go! Thank you so much for the bits. Appreciate it. I gotta figure out where to place that better, because it like overlaps the camera and stuff. Yeah. Leave match. Requeue up. Epic Woody, how are you doing? Thank you so much for those bits. Happy Tuesday to you. We are crossing off. We are crossing off bingo. Apex bingo here. And we just got another one. Teammates did not split on drop. Let's go. All right. I landed damage. Everybody got some damage, I think. Is there any others here? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Have I said he's one shot yet, chat? Have I said he's one shot? I feel like I haven't, but I feel like I should have by now. We didn't have a lifeline. Do we have a lifeline this one? Nope, no lifeline. Did we come across guys, was that a Gibby I died to, or was that a caustic? Because random Gibby. Oh man. Love it. Oh, they're handing it off to me. I have no clue. Got some work done on my car this morning. It's almost all fixed now. Let's go. Always feels good. Always feels good. Guys, I don't know where to go. I don't know this map. I'm just choosing a place and going to it. I don't think anybody's coming this way, actually. Okay. All right. Thank goodness. Nobody landed right on me, which is nice. One of these times, guys, I've just got to choose to... Can I do a duel? Oh, it won't do a duel RE45. Now, what kind of work... What work did you need to get done, Woody? Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Do I want just the straight up 3 by other 2? We'll say the 2. Is it me or did they make the RE45 a little less accurate? Because it seems all over the place.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Oh, thank you.
Sniper stock here. Level 2.
Backpack here. Level 1.
Do I have one? Yeah, I already got one. Oh, I can get rid of this stuff. That guy was over here. He didn't take any of this. Interesting. Is the guys? Is the Prowler still any good? Oh, is he? Is he going in to fight somebody right now? Okay. Let's head over there so I can be with my team. Be near him. Where's the bird? I heard the bird.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Nice.
A new levels. Inviteds. A new upgrades.
I'm gonna do this. Ready to survey beacon. Had a wiring harness changed in my door. Car thought the door was always open and the window didn't roll down. Ah. Well, my car doors never roll down. So maybe that's something I should look into. I just, as long as the AC works, I've just kind of kept it with, but mine's also an 06, so it's kind of like that A to B, just survive, that's all.
Thanks.
I don't really want, it seems dumb, but
Mid-range.
I really don't want that, if I'm honest. I don't know why, it just doesn't feel right.
Level 2.
Oh wait, I already have that. What am I doing? Windows or AC? Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, even for me in the winter. My wife hates it, but like, if we're riding the same vehicle in the winter, I've got to be able to have air because it gets warm inside of cars. When you got bodies in there, all the bodies with the hot air. Okay. So what did the survey beacon, did the beacon even show us anything? Maybe I just missed it. I'm gonna do it again, or is it not gonna let me do it again? Nope. There it is.
Scanning the area.
Oh, I was too far away from the birdie? Uh-oh. Whoops. Whoops. No, he was right here. What the junk?
Crafting over here. Replicator here. It's still stocked.
Great one, Scotty.
What do they even have in this thing anymore? Just, I mean, I'll take that. Oh, it's like automatic now. Let's go. I guess I really didn't need that.
Shield battery here.
I don't know if it lets you do that, but... Alright, let's find some people. This has been Looting Simulator.
Survey beacon over there.
Copy that.
Off we go.
Scores for bird. Looking here. It's not abandoned. Trophy here. Hear the pitch out there.
Oh, I didn't know he was ready to...
Survey beacon over there. Main engine burn.
I didn't realize. I'm such a bad teammate.
If you are unable to assist with emergency, just see wildly into the air. Get lucky.
I thought she was just saying to stay there.
Look to your map.
11 enemies scanned. Oh, right in front of us.
Half the squads are left. Let's smoke them.
That's not my ping. Okay.
Reloading. Target spotted.
Recharging my shield.
Give my shields a recharge.
Taking fire. Charging on my shields.
Okay. We got stuff in here.
Already on my mark. Firing for effect. Incoming replicator.
Oh man, he's down. Wow. Okay. Red, what's up? How are you? You're late? No. Oh man. Oh, guys. It sucks, but you can't see it. You can't see it behind my head right now. But Courtney, this person right above me here, 0 damage. So guess who comes off? Guess what comes off the bingo card? Guess what comes off the bingo card? Red, how we doing tonight though? All right, so teammate with 0 damage. Booyah. Teammate clutch, server crash. Teammates. Anybody with TTV in their name? Nope. Died to a Rev Havoc. I don't think it was a Rev Havoc. How did I? Nope. Okay. I was the last one down, so it wasn't about. Okay. All right. So that's what we got so far. That is what we've got. Why is that off to the side? Did it just do that, or has it been off to the side, guys? Why does that say it's centered to screen when it's not? It's partially off the screen. I'm so confused. What in the world is going on here? Doing good. Was playing music trivia with my daughter and wife. Let's go. Nice. That sounds fun. Who won? That's the question. Who won? Stop doing that. Why does it keep going over to that side? I don't get it. I want it to snap to. Is that centered on the screen, guys? Is the game centered on the screen? We good now? Oh, we're just falling in. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was intended for us. He's gonna pick it up. That's what I thought. I should have been quicker if I wanted it. Yep. There. Nice. Make sure where the other ones are. The other one is down centered. Interesting. All right, let's scan again. Where are they at? Where is the best? Whoa. Oh my goodness, we needed to get out of Dodge. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Today we didn't do that. We didn't do the community one. I had said last week I would let you guys know when we were going to do it. We didn't do it yet. You're good. You're not hearing the gameplay. It's because it was muted. Thank you. Appreciate you communicating that.
This upgrade.
Nah. I need shield. Whoa.
I need shields.
Extended energy mag here. Level 1.
Okay. Can you hear it now, Red? Should be able to. Where is the bird? There's got to be an easier way for me to find him.
All power be set. Our aim is reloading.
Where's his teammate is the question. Oh, there was a second one? What? Come on. Wow. Wow. Okay. How many squads are in the... It should be... How many squads are there in these guys? I can't remember how many squads. Is it 20? Teams. Okay, okay. So should I purposely try to do that one? Should I purposely
Earth is made today.
should I purposely try and get last place so we get that one off this list? Listen, guys, is that a Peter skin? Is that Peter from Deadpool? Is that what that is? Am I seeing that right?
This is your champion.
At Team Deathmatch? Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what things do. It'd be fun if we could do like I don't know if you can, but it'd be fun if you could do like create your own lobby kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And in I know like with Apex, with the Oh my goodness. What I'm playing right now, you can make it and then you have like different teams that you can create and stuff and you all play each other. But if I could do like we could do teams of gun run and then team deathmatch, you know what I mean? That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. All right. In other, nobody broke off. I hear him. I don't know where the bird is, but I hear him.
First blood. Game bloody on, fellas.
All right. I don't know why I do that to myself. I need to stop being so antsy about just picking stuff up. I'm expecting to have a light gun, but oh man. I kind of want to have that in case. Let's do that and then let's drop. We'll just drop the light until we have it.
Found an extended energy mag. Level 3.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Energy ammo here.
Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me.
I don't want the Mastiff. We'll take this for now. I mean, I kind of hate to have both the Volt and the car, but it is what it is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go get up on this thing.
Care package on high. Favor from the gods.
I don't see anyone. Yes. Yes, please. And now I just need the light ammo for it. Okay.
New kill leader out there. What a go-getter.
Bless me with sight. The champion has fallen.
New kill leader.
So what I'm
For them shots.
what I'm seeing is I'm probably, if I do this in the future, this bingo card, guys, I need to create one that's more fitting to my capabilities. Land play? Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, what I don't miss is I remember more often than not being frustrated with split screen. Like I miss the camaraderie of same living room and all that, but
Backpack here. Level 2.
I'm gonna do this one instead. But I do not miss the split screen and part of your picture being. Oh no, don't miss that part.
Our aim is clear.
Back tower here.
Enemies low.
Heavy ammo here.
Let's do that.
Got an extended sniper mag here.
Nope.
Level 2.
Can't use it. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take me to the same spot again.
That's the squad's left.
A leaf to our enemy.
Dancing shoes.
Let us follow it.
Funeral.
Really wants us to go that way, doesn't it? What? Okay, now it's gonna take us
There are
that.
vods to be found in this direction. A new level.
All right.
No upgrade is available to Taka. Yes.
FPS on land in the Philippines. Like Halo? Is that what you're putting down?
A trail to Scotty. Let us catch them unaware.
All right. Where's our third? Our third didn't come with us. That's cool. Is this the second? All right, so guys, let me know if we hit 5 squads left while we're in the second round here, because that's one of them. 5 squads round 2.
Bet they used a rampart for them shots.
Blessings upon us. A replicator descends. Marking our surroundings.
Not that way. Do we got our third coming yet? Or is he out on his own?
Enemy's shield broke. Good work, mates. Capped off that squad.
Oh, that was the whole squad? Okay.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2. Healing up. Hold on. Giving my
Serving them a knuckle sandwich. They're shooting at me. Broke that enemy shield. Mother load incoming. The sky's about to fall. Reload.
The distance between us is vast. Focus on
Yeah.
the maps.
I don't know why he didn't come with us. Counter-Strike and a mod for either Wolfenstein or Medal of Honor that allowed me to download different maps. Nice. Nice. Oh, you know what?
As on a gust of wind, I have flown to a new level. Upgrades await me.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
I've chosen an upgrade. Snazzy, as Volter would say.
Damn it. Another squad's cutting in. Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading.
Okay, well, sorry, guy.
Clown taken down.
I got a gun opportunity.
Serving them a knuckle sandwich. Check it out.
All right, I'm coming in. I'm coming over to him. This isn't going to do any good for me, is it? Okay, stop pinging. Urban Terror. I've never heard of it. Why is it not? Guys, this gun is not charging for me.
The battle belongs to only us now.
There it goes. I was using my left and it wasn't doing it.
Don't sweat it. I saved the day. Got their banner. Reloading. Enemy down.
Trust in the All Father. There are
Nice. Yep, go get him. Wow, that's so loud. That's so loud. Ping is very annoying, I agree.
Back here. Level 3.
I think there's a fast, like if I learn, there's a way to shut it off if somebody's doing that.
High. Thank you.
Oh, that's my teammates. I'm not doing that. I'm not that guy.
1 minute and the ring's spitting distance. I'm proud of you.
Where are they at? How do I... There we go.
I need a thermite grenade.
Ring's close. 45 seconds on the clock. Today's coming up aces.
Ooh, ooh.
Meet me here, mates.
What do you say we move here? Ring's near with 30 on the clock. Let's
Got
move.
eagle harvester here.
Hey, whoa. Was that round 2 that it got to 5 squads, guys? Were we still in round 2 when it got to 5 squads?
Getting shot at. I'm down.
Oh my goodness.
10 seconds and the ring's close. We're down a squatty.
In progress.
The ring is moving for our fighters. No one is inside. Care package on high.
All right, it's moving at a well enough pace.
Deploying a heat shield.
Hostile spotted.
Healing up. She'll be right.
What? I was moving left and right. Oh, that's aggravating. Nope. Just grab me, yeah. Dang. Dang. Wife is off work tomorrow. Her plant at Amazon is down for maintenance. Oh, nice. Yeah, heal up first. Heal up first. What are you doing? What is he doing? What are you... What? Oh, my. Oh. Part of me wishes... part of me wishes that I had grabbed his... one of the guys that we had taken out had a... revive... Not a revive. A respawn beacon. And I wonder if I would have switched that out and had that, if he would have actually used that. But I have a feeling, no. All right, well. No. 2, 3. No. Oh my goodness. Guys, I am not. Wait, find a rat. We did find a rat. We found a rat back at the edge. Yep. That one's good. That one's good. I'll let you guys see what I'm looking at here. We found a rat. I think we were at 5 squads left with round 2. I think we were there. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we were there. No TD, 5 respawns. No. No Rev Havoc, I don't think. Lifeline does not revive. Did we have a lifeline on that one? I don't know. Last place, first place. Kitchen alone. Random Gibby. That wasn't a Gibby that I died to. Teammate did not clutch. Server has not crashed. Man, that stinks. To go along the bottom here, I would need I would need to get a solid teammate, and the server would need to crash at some point. So that's, I don't really want to fulfill that one. I need a Kraber kill, a random Gibby, and a lifeline who doesn't revive. That's what I need. That's what I need. Or a TTV and username, 5 revives or respawns, and die to a Rev Havoc. Sheesh. Teammate solo drops. First place. Queued in alone. The queued in alone is going to be difficult. For it to actually queue me in by myself and not fill me in on a team without telling it to, that's going to be really difficult. All right, here we go. How big of a projector screen we talking here, Red? How big we talking, my man?
You make contact, you better.
Here we go. Ready up.
All right. We're turning back. So we're going to be late to the party. It's probably not the way we want to do. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to do it. Where are they going? Okay. I'm going to try and do the solo drop and then reunite. That's what I'm trying to do. Do you guys chat, do you think this was far enough away? Or is it not far enough away for that? For that challenge. Come on, just give me another. I wanted another P2020, but I'll take what I can get. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can do that on this now? What? We're going to do this. Thank you. Yes, please. Let's make our way over to them. But, chat, was I far enough over? Do you guys think?
Contact with target. All father, give me sight.
We ought to go. Cano.
Throwing arc shot. Throwing thermite grenade.
Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me.
Nice.
New kill leader out there. What a go-getter.
Downed a hostile.
Grenade, heads up.
Oh! Oh, nuts. Oh, no. Oh, I survived it. Where's our other teammates? Where is Feather? Oh, he's resin one. He's resin one.
This way. Let's go.
This won't hurt. Hold on.
Oh, we got another team. Oh, my goodness. What were we doing? All right. Well, I'm counting that one as a solo drop and reunite. I just hate that it ended that way because that should have totally... Oh, my goodness. They had 0 damage. Oh, man. It was another one of those. All right. So solo drop, reunite, done. I realized I forgot to unmute again, so you guys didn't hear much of that, any of that game. My apologies. Teammate did not clutch. No TTVs? No.
Come on. I still need you.
Was it a Rev Havoc? Highly doubtful. Nope, I died to Fuse with a triple take. We did not finish last. Alright. So if I revive somebody from a box, how do I do that? I gotta be a certain character, don't I? Oh, I should have kept the pro thing, guys, because this one, guys, he says pro. So, dang. All right. Come on, you gonna load me in or not?
Medkit here.
There we go. That's it. Load me in. All right. So, I don't. It's gonna be really tough for me to get this tonight. It's gonna be really tough for me to get this tonight. But we're gonna try a couple more rounds before I have to log off and see what we can do. If you guys are down, when we do this as a community night, maybe we should. Well, it's not. Maybe we should. It was more of me gonna offer the idea of doing it as a. If we wanted to do something like this, like a bingo going on at the same time. Somebody already disconnected? Are you kidding me? I should have done that as one. Alright. Alright, we get it. You want to celebrate and have a good time. Oh, you guys can't hear. He was just massively pinging. Oh, great. We already got... Are you kidding me? Where's the other guy coming from? Where are the other shots? Who shot me? Where was the... Bump Blaze was the other one. I did not see Mason Freer land shots on me at all. Alright, to start there. I don't... Wow. Okay. Are we done? No, awaiting recovery. But is it worth it, or should I just drop back at this? Because... Yeah, he's just... Man, that was a very unfruitful situation. Eh? Have we still not got a random Gibby? I don't think I've been paying close enough attention to that, to be honest. Oh my goodness, stop it. I'm curious about this straight shot revival thing. I'm gonna try it. We could still get some of these. if we come across a TTV in the username or a teammate clutches or ain't no way I'm gonna get 10 plus kill. Oh wait. No, that's literally hand in hand. 10 plus kills and you carry. Meaning you carried. Alright guys, this next one, depending on how quick it is, I'm gonna get a feel for this mode, and this might have to be my last one for the night. If it loads in. What is bot royale? Literally bots? Just a battle royale you drop in and you play in just you against bots? Alright. So this tomorrow night, just a reminder to anyone, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I will be live over on TikTok. TikTok only. Be talking NFC football predictions. Oh my goodness, I already had somebody drop out of this. What in the world? Come on. Alright, it's already got a base kit on it. That's pretty sweet. I do like that idea. But my teammate's all the way over there, and I've only got one. So, bruh, we need to team up. We need to team up. Get over here.
There are Scotty to be found in this direction.
Counting down from 60 and rings close by.
Why are we getting further and further away? I don't like that.
Less than 1 minute. The ring is not far.
Oh, it won't let me ping? Can't ping? Oh, you can.
Down to 30 seconds. Rings just a little further.
There are Scotty to be found in this direction.
Yikes, first blood. Imagine crashing and burning your takeoff.
Is that my teammate in here? Oh, yeah, he's on the other side of me. I was like, what? Footsteps. Alright. Oh, they're way over there.
A lead to our enemy. Let us follow it.
Cool. Safe to touch down.
Are we just kind of keeping this? We're keeping in control of this? Nope, he's already moved on to the next one. Oh my goodness. Alright.
Care package on high.
Oh boy. Yeah, man, what's up? Oh, that's a wingman. I want a little bit more energy ammo,
Energy ammo.
since I've got both weapons using it. Yes, please. Thank you.
Optics here. Close range.
What? How fast did he unload? What gun did he have, first of all? A flatline. How did that... I don't understand the gun speed. I don't understand the gun speed. The fire rate difference there. Don't understand it. Do not understand it. Man. Well. We did not fulfill bingo tonight. We shall do it another time. In fact, that might be something. What do you guys think about that? Y'all, if you're lurking, I need you to hop in and give me your thoughts on this. When we do community day, and I do promise that I do want it to be something soon. We need to make sure that like audio capability is set up and everything's ready to go for that. But who knows? Maybe we can try to next week. Let me look. Maybe we can just try next week. And anyway, but what I was gonna say is maybe we do a everybody fills out a bingo card, and like you have these options, and you fill in your bingo card, and whoever gets bingo, like we do some sort of like fun giveaway thing, or a fun little, I don't know, free sub or something like that. I think it'd be funny. Yeah, it's different. It doesn't surprise me. Different stuff like that. The idea is I'm not gonna give any response. I'm gonna let you just. It seems like you have more that hasn't been stated yet. I don't want to jump in too soon with any thoughts or anything like that. But guys, man, with we didn't die to a Rev with a Havoc. There was no way that I had 5 respawns. No TTVs. No teammate solo dropping. We didn't finish last place ever, but we also didn't finish first place ever. It didn't queue me in alone. I never had 0 damage. Did I have a lifeline who did not revive? I think I had a lifeline, but they got trashed. Like they got just destroyed. So that wasn't really on them. I never found a Kraber. If I did I ever say he's one shot? No server crash. I never revived from a box. Yeah. The closest that probably could potentially be stated here And it would have been if I would have filled out the lifeline does not revive. And let me. If I would have done lifeline does not revive, I guess I could probably technically count it, but for the play of the game, it wasn't possible because they got knocked before me. And then a random Gibby. There's no shot I didn't come across a Gibby at least one point. There's no shot. So I would have needed a Kraber kill. And I never found a Kraber. The only closest thing I found was that, was the legendary, what is it? The green one that takes the thermites. Golly, I can't think of it all of a sudden. That's when you know it's time. That's when you know it's time. I mean, that's a mixed bag, Red. It's a mixed bag. I think a couple things with that. On the one side, I think it is right to report because what they were doing was illegal. What they were doing is wrong, and if you know anything about that, the whole reason for them telling you not to type anything or not to type that or whatever is because they're making money on showing that, and you don't want to draw any attention to the fact that people are there interacting or anything, like, you know what I mean. So and when people are doing something that they know that they're not supposed to and they're trying to get away with, then of course they're going to respond in a negative way, and it's nothing to take personally. It's them in the midst of their own guilt and shame, and so I think it was right to report him. I mean, as to the heart behind why you did it, that's a thing you have to take up with the Lord. But you know, out of anger versus out of justice. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I've never. You don't actively molly the situations in what I mean by that is you don't actively like always look for like, oh, they did this, I'm going to report. Oh, they did this, I'm going to report. I mean, that would be such an exhausting way to live. You're not paid to be that guy. But at the same time, when it's stuff that is very obviously big things like that, then yeah, they need reported. As somebody who creates intellectual property, right? I wouldn't want people stealing it. So I don't think you need to be justified by me, though. I think that's something you have to look at. You have to look in your own heart and mind to think about, was this, you know, what was the situation? What was happening? What did I do? Why did I do it? All those kind of things. And you have to come up with then an understanding of, like, you know what? I believe I was right to do it. And that's that. Like, I don't want you to lean on the fact if somebody else gives you a kudos pat on the back or a stern talking to. You know what I mean? But, well, that's, I mean, you know, flip the rug here. If you didn't report them, you know, would it be seen as the same? Would it be seen as the same? Right, and it wasn't righteous anger. It was fleshly anger. You know, it wasn't that the righteous action was fueled by righteous anger about this person is doing this that is wrong. It was, oh, they're doing it wrong. I'm angry at them. I'm going to get back at them. So, yeah, I understand the delineation with that. But I think on the flip side, what I was saying was, let me do this real quick. I think if you were a part of it, if you were there, and you didn't, and you know, say the piece happened without, you didn't report them in anger, are you, well, the reason, Red, what I'm saying is because when they're in the wrong, and whenever somebody types something like that in something in general, let alone something like that in chat, one, it's their own channels. It's their own channels. Oh, so you didn't hear what I was saying. I thought you were saying that as a jest about, like, this is all I said, don't ban me kind of thing. But you're saying you literally had ads on the channel. Yeah, we didn't run the the pre-roll ad killers tonight. Sorry. But I was saying on the other side of it, like, if you didn't report it, even though you got angry, aren't you just as much in the wrong when you know that they're doing something that is illegal and you have agreed as a member of the Twitch community to help care for the Twitch community, which would deem reporting? So if you didn't report them, even in kindness, wouldn't it have been just as bad as reporting them in anger? So I think that's just don't get hung up on that. It's something you have to take before the Lord, because those are kind of situations in our lives when they do happen, where it's just like, okay, I need to address this, because those kind of interactions, they do happen, they will happen. So when they do, this is how I responded. Okay, Lord, Holy Spirit, work on my heart, work on my mind, transform me, make me more like Christ, so that in those moments, the future moment that happens, the reaction, the response is different, better, right? Still banned, but or maybe there is mercy, and maybe we understand that it's, maybe your understanding is that it's not actually wrong to just, okay, all right, whatever, on to the next. For peopling their channel, again, you're thinking too deep about it. Somebody is trying to improperly, illegally make money, and by using somebody else's IP, for if I'm understanding this correct, and you're just stating that there are ads playing, because in many channels the idea ads, and a lot of people want to be kind to that in the way of like, oh, let's hold the content if we can, or something. And so their response is one of spite. It's one of reaction, because they know what they're doing is wrong. So don't take it to heart, man. It wasn't that you, Red, are the problem. It was just that somebody came in and they did this, and it affected what they were trying to do. So that's on them. They deserve to be banned for not pirating, but stealing from intellectual property. So there you go. As I tell my 4-year-old, breathe with me. When you get so mad that you wanna roar, take a deep breath and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hilly's back. Oh man. But anyway, guys, we were close. Hilly, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this too. But the idea of us like doing digital bingo cards, and not only maybe this is a separate down the road thing, but just do a community night one, but then oof. I feel like it should be a rule. If you successfully hit me, I have to like go quiet for 5 to 10 seconds or something. Like I have to stop. Yeah, well, and Red, sometimes we need friends in our lives to be able to tell us that. It's just like, hey, this is a moment. Overthinking it. They're not attacking you personally. They're attacking anyone who comes after their scheme. And by typing anything like that in chat, it gives way to that there's money being made, And if anything, if I don't know if other people were also typing, or if it was that there was nobody typing in chat to not draw attention, because it's not an interactive channel. There's not attention to be drawn to it by Twitch. All those kind of things. Yeah. So, but Hilly, what I was saying was down the line, the idea. First of all, I think I might just do it. We try and just do some community Apex games next Tuesday night. I think we might just say it. I know last week I had said we'll talk about it, we'll see, and I think I had confused some of you guys. You had thought that it was going to be tonight, and I think we'll just say maybe next Tuesday we'll just do it. We'll just do it, and maybe if people can, maybe like on Friday night at some point or something, we could potentially try and see if everybody, what's it like for everybody to connect into the Discord audio or something like that. See how that all works out. If people can, I don't know, just spitballing. But the idea was about in a future Apex chill, if you will, is having some digital bingo cards like I was using tonight, and having like a list that people can fill out in theirs, and we submit our bingo cards, and then like the first one to get bingo while we play Apex like wins like a sub to the channel, or they win a what are they called? A Funko Pop, or they win, a giveaway of some sort or something like that. I think that'd be fun. That'd be a fun thing. Lunar coming in with the holy button press. Appreciate you. Guys, I kind of like how the music bee that I use on my on my computer here, I have it in DJ mode, so it like automatically fades in and out. It's kind of nice. I think that'd be fun. Give a little can do Discord on my phone with my earbuds. I got you. Yeah, because I think Discord would be the most effective. I mean, if you have Xbox Red, then if you use a headset through Xbox, like Discord is pretty much flawless now, with the voice chat through your Xbox. But you have to have your Xbox account connected into the Discord, into your Discord account, which I obviously do. But man. I've been getting 80 bajillion calls already from the high school about subbing. I've already gotten calls, and I've already seen stuff pop up for different teachers for like 4 different days. Half days mainly, and I'm just like, man, unless I have far enough out and I have the ability to make sure that childcare and stuff is happening with my sons, I can't jump into it this year, unfortunately. Get that money. Well, here's the thing. Here's another thing. Oh, they're junk. I got you. Sounds like they are having issues getting new teachers hired. Well, getting new teachers in general. Well, how do I continue to be the respectable, politically appropriate? Because some of you guys know me, so I can't just speak flippantly. I can't speak flippantly about certain things. I have to speak appropriately. And by flippantly, I mean anyway, I have to have some political speak. It doesn't surprise me. I'll say it like that. It doesn't surprise me that they're having issues. It's unfortunate. It really is. I mean, I went to Hughesville. Hughesville, that's my alma mater. I love Hughesville, Eastlake Cummings School District, but there's just been a lot. Show Delkery the money. See, my issue is I wouldn't be able to step into a full-time teaching position. 1, because of childcare with my kids, but 2, because I actually am not a certified teacher. I am actually not a certified teacher. So I would have to go through the requirements to get a PA certification. And I gotta be honest, and I think Hilly, maybe I had a conversation with you one time when I was in, because I think you or somebody else had asked the question about like, why don't you look at becoming a full-time teacher? And it's because it loses what it is to come in and be a substitute. Like I can come in and connect with students, and I can help a teacher out by being available to them and ensuring that what you need done is going to be taken care of in the classroom that day. And I can connect with teens as a youth pastor for 10 years. That's my heart has always been, connecting with and supporting and encouraging teenagers. But what would you even teach though? Theology? So I mean, Lunar, my favorite subject all through high school was mathematics, and I think that way, and so, but I have most classes I go into, I at least have some sort of connected knowledge to be able to give some sort of supportive help. Which is crazy. It surprises me how much actually I'm able to, but I think that's ADHD. I think that's a capability I've had over the years of being able to, I've always been good about having a ton of shallow knowledge and understanding of, a ton of different topics, but not a ton of depth to it, but it's at least enough to make connections with people, to have conversations with people, etc. I hate math. But Lunar, I actually I had conversation, I did Christian Club 2 years ago, and when I was doing that with some students, it basically became almost like a philosophy class in the way of just training us to think about what and why behind everything. I don't know. The only thing I don't think I'd be able to do, thinking, if I had to think through a topic, a subject, if you will, that I would not want to be in every day groveling over, the only one I can think of off the top of my head would probably be English. Now, don't get me wrong. I think English, language arts in general, language arts as the overhead, and then the different pieces that come out is thoroughly necessary. I really do. I just don't think I could go in there every day to English. I don't think I could do it. But mathematics, history, obviously anything related to technology would probably be fun. Video and editing. Even life skills, personal finance. I'm just thinking about different art. Probably actually would be one that I mean, it's cool and all, and I it's fun here and there, but to actually try and teach different pieces with it, I don't know that I'd be a big fan of that, if I'm honest. But yeah, I mean, and what's crazy is a lot of people don't realize this about me who know me in the school is obviously I've been associated with football for so long, but when I was in school, I did marching band, and I did marching and concert band and jazz band, as well as football and track, and AP courses, and I was really involved, too involved my senior year, but yeah. I mean, hey, by the way, Lunar, if they would do a theology course, I think that'd be fun. Even if it's just thinking outside of, yeah, I don't know how you would do that, but decorated band veteran. I don't want to say decorated. Taking a theology class at Cumming? Let's go. Okay. Now I feel like I've got to start trying to figure out, because Lunar, I don't know if I've actually pieced together who you are. Actually, I may know. I don't know, but I may know. I bet though you're probably all moved in though, aren't you? Are you what's the word? Golly, are you staying on campus, or are you commuting? That's the word. Golly, I couldn't think of that. It's 11:27 at night. Give me a break. Commuting. Got you. Yeah, well, I would say to you, one, I'm always open for any questions you have in the Discord, on stream, or whatever, in your theology class. I will say, I'm curious to hear how it actually is approached because, how do I say this kindly? The amount of things I hear about certain like world religion classes or intro to Christianity classes or theology classes and stuff at non-Christian specific colleges is very, very disconcerting. I say I wouldn't do well in an English class, but I think I have the language for it. So I'd be curious to hear how things go with it. If you get a chance, a book like what we were reading before I entered into the space of like, okay, this is intellectual property, right, Red? I need to make sure that I have permission to be doing this, and then I was struggling to find the publisher, and haven't really had any movement with that to know exactly if we're going to be doing more reading on stream, at least specific to that book. Maybe I should just start looking at another book. But Knowledge of the Holy by A.W. Tozer. So it'd be a good book to just looking at required textbooks, and bought them all and didn't realize one of them was a Bible. I have plenty of Bibles in my house. Oh, I got you. I got you. So have they said to you, is it literally called like theology or 101, or is it like biblical theology, is it Christian theology, or does it just say something that's like loose in the idea of just world religions, world theology, stuff like that? Because theology, theos, God, ology, the study of, so theology is just the study of God. And so I'm curious like what the focal point behind that is then. But if you can go in with good for your own self, I'm not necessarily talking about to the course, but for yourself in being open to and being willing to hear it out when it comes to theology, the study of God, the study of the faith. It's a Christian archaeology class. They connect archaeology to the Bible. Oh, okay. That actually sounds interesting. And what's crazy is more and more and more things as years go by are coming out archaeologically that just prove the biblical scriptures. It's awesome. It's awesome. They I shouldn't say prove as much as they provide concrete support. Like, I forget where I was going with that, but I was saying with like the A.W. Tozer book, Knowledge of the Holy, one like that. I don't know what books they have. If you're doing archaeology, probably not that book, but yeah. So I would say this as you enter in. I know a lot of classes. I remember in college, just the amount of classes like read this, read this, read this, read this, read this. It's very easy not to do those and just find ways around it. But I would encourage you when it comes to like when things are mentioned about within this class, go and actually read the 2 chapters or the chapter in the Bible around that specific thing. If they're talking about the fallen walls of oh my goodness, Jericho, the fallen walls of Jericho or something like that, then go and read about that. And if anybody knows anything about the length of chapters in the Bible compared to the length of chapters in a novel, like it's super achievable, but that's going to be how you get the best opportunity for yourself to learn when it comes to faith, when it comes to what the Bible actually teaches. Because the Bible is our basis, not the archaeology. The archaeology is support, right? The scientific studies that show certain things about how our brain works or whatever, that's support. I say that to things of like the prefrontal cortex and how things work. And she's like, oh, hey, look, things that have been said for years. If you gratitude and what is it, complaint, like can't exist at the same time because they come from the same. They have found that it comes from the same piece in the brain. So if you're doing one, you can't do the other. So if you're ever dealing with struggle, you're dealing with anxiety. Oh, that's it, anxiety. That's what it is. If you're dealing with anxiety, give gratitude to God. Give thanks to God. Because if you're giving gratitude, if you're busy giving thanks, if you're busy in gratitude, then your brain literally cannot be wallowing in anxiety. It's crazy how it works. Anyway, and all that does is prove what the scriptures have taught us for years. Anyway, but anyway, I'm excited, Lunar. I'd love to hear, what things you guys are learning about, and even any, like I said, I'm open to any questions and stuff. Even if I don't know the answer, I'm somebody who's never been afraid to say, I don't know the answer to that. I'd love to find out if I can, but I don't know the answer to everything. I know, surprise. But yeah, so Hilly, you're out of there too, right? Or are you back? Watched an incredible TikTok about someone asking AI a bunch of questions, and at the end, the AI said that there has to be an intelligent being that created a universe. Well, yeah, if you follow philosophical stuff, there's the idea of how nothing that has been created can have been created, or can have a beginning, unless there was something to cause that and to begin that thing or create that thing, which is the whole originator argument. Teleological argument, is that what it's called? I'm out and working. Yeah, making that money. Making that money. That's what I thought. I thought you graduated. But yeah, hey, something is better than nothing. You know what I mean? Oh, that was, somebody had said, I think it was you, Hilly, had joked about make that money, about going in and taking those sub jobs. Here's one of the big things for me right now is one, I'm the primary care for my boys. Gonna be homeschooling, and the one is 4, so we're starting some things there. Plus the cost of childcare is just not capable. So, well, yeah, Lunar, exactly. And when you look at the existence of, what is it? There's 4 necessities that all have to come into existence at the same time, because none of them can exist without the other. And it's I think it's matter. Is it matter, energy, time, and something, those 4? Yeah, anyway. So if anybody's intellectually honest, you would come to that place. Whether or not you want to accept that the God of the Bible is the God of the universe, you have to make that decision. But if anybody's being intellectually honest, to state there is no, one of the biggest things is this, to state that I know for a fact that there is no God. If somebody says that, then what you're stating is, if you and this isn't the end all be all about coming to coming to faith in Christ, but the end all be all. Lunar. Well, he's 4 right now, so we have time for things to potentially turn around, right? No, I have a different philosophy of education that I have seen presented in a lot of public schools in today, in modernity, let alone at what we see currently there. So, but like I said, he's 4. There's time for things. There's time for things to turn around. But I also, my wife and I felt a conviction years ago. We were listening to an audiobook by Paul David Tripp about the 13 gospel principles or 13 gospel-centered parenting principles or something like that. And he had said one in there that really stuck out to us both. And that was about how even Christian parents are to be parents are intended, Christian or not, parents are intended to be the number one influencer in the lives of their children, obviously, to raise them up, to learn, to grow. As a Christian couple, our goal should be to raise them up, Deuteronomy 6, as to know the way that they should go, to know of God, to know of who he is and what he has done, and to be a truth seeker and to be a critical thinker. And we as Christian parents have become, and in this culture, in the Western culture, especially here in America, have become too okay with the idea of like, well, we gotta just make sure that we both have the full have childcare and drop the kids off, and we become too okay with the idea of not having our kids the majority of the week. And that's a problem, because then they're being built up, they're being parented, they're being trained up by somebody, by something. And so that's where it's just like we do not live in poshness, we do not live in an excess in any way, shape, or form. We live in a budgeted way. And part of that is because we would we believe that we would be going against what we should be doing as parents if we just did the full time. And here's the thing is, I think there are certain, don't get me wrong, I think there's general rules, and there are things that break those rules. The person who becomes recently single, like because of, whether it's because, say, they lost their loved one and now they're single with kids, or something happens with a divorce, or something happens with laws out of their control passing that require certain now taxes or payments and stuff like that. There are those kind of things to where I think sometimes you have to, for a period of sacrifice, take up. Unfortunately, right now, I see the amount that it costs for things like childcare. It's not worth the amount that you would get from the job, because it would all just go right there. So you might as well just not bring in that job and just be with your kids, which is very similar to our situation right now, in the way of I can do side things, and we're not paying for childcare, and I can also be investing in the future of what we're looking at with their education. So there's all these pieces that swirl around. But we never wanted to be okay with just dropping our kids off at daycare, just handing them off to somebody else to raise them. We want to be influencing them as much as possible. Not that we're perfect, but because we believe that we've been called to do that as the parents of the children that we've been given. So that's been a big thing that has put us where we are. And so right now that puts me in a place where, unfortunately, I can't grab sub jobs like I'd want to. I couldn't the end of last year either. I could get into a couple, but I couldn't get in as much as I wanted because I had my boys. And the other thing is this: I've had opportunity with things like Shipped and with DoorDash and things like that, to where when I have time and I want to do something like Amazon Flex, or Grubhub, things like that, I can go drive and do those things, and shop and deliver orders or any of that, and make some money, and make some decent money. The Lord provides. More often than not, we make decisions to where it's just like, based upon the knowledge we have and what we can control of the situation, I have to do this. But we both we have made a point to try and have a wise approach, and not just be completely like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here on the porch and, Lord, make something grow, when you haven't even tilled the land, when you haven't even planted seeds. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we've taken hold of some of those pieces, but at the same time, we have leaned into the Lord to trust that He will provide for us, as we are faithful as best as we can be as broken human beings. And the Lord has been more than generous. There's no reason financially we've been able to do the things we've been able to do and have the finances we've been able to have over the course of our lives together the past almost 10 years. There's no reason other than God. It just mathematically, it doesn't make sense. No matter what, it just doesn't make sense. But the Lord has been good to us. But here's an example, guys. Like, there's certain days that the Lord just provides. It's not all the time, but there's certain ones. There was a day back in May when, in one weekend, I made over $400 doing different drive and deliver stuff. Just yesterday, what was yesterday? No, I think it was Sunday. No, it was yesterday. Either way, I made over over $200 from going and doing that. And so it was like, I think it mathematically I made approximately like 31 bucks an hour. If you made a crypto, I don't know anything about how crypto works. I gotta be real. That's one thing we gotta make sure we do next week, guys. You ready? We gotta work on some merch or something next week. I have that on my list of things we gotta do on stream, right? So somebody's gotta remind me at the beginning of stream. We were late so $100 in Bitcoin. I don't want to be a boomer about it, but I still just don't comprehend it. If I'm honest. Is DoorDash scary? I don't think so. I don't think it is, but I mean, it depends on when you're doing it. You know, if you're doing like the 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. shift up in Williamsport, maybe it can be scary. but for me, no. No, not really. I will say like DoorDash became over popularized in our area though, and like everyone and their grandma, literally retired people, were doing it because they were bored. I had conversations with many who were just retired and were like, yeah, I'll go make a couple bucks, just sit in Dunkin's parking lot on my phone, just sit there on my phone until an order pops up. Well, that takes away from people who actually try to do something with it. So, but I got accepted into Grubhub earlier this year, right after tax season. And so that was the hardest one to get into. All the other ones are pretty simple. But Shipt, man. Shipt, SHIPT, has been the biggest one, man. People you pay a subscription for a year, I think, of service, which is then you can order your groceries or whatever from different stores who are allotted with it. And then the only thing you pay on during that is you just like tip your driver. And like what I'm able to get on pro mode orders on top of, or I should say, and then tips on top of that. Especially when you're selected. I've got like 9 people who have me selected as their preferred shopper. So if I'm available and I get their offer, I can pay attention to it and I can either pick it up right then, or if I hopped on and I see that people aren't taking it, I can let it go to promo. And if that's the case, I can grab it then. It just all depends. But you put those pieces together and you can make good stuff. See, drop shipping is not as simple as people would tell you. People online tell you all the junk about like, just do this and just do this with Shopify and da-da-da-da-da, and follow my thing. I'll give you a free template and da-da-da. You have to do a ton of social media work. If you want to see any kind of success happen with that, you have to do a ton of social media work in order to actually see it, because you still have to find a way to get people to get into your shop to be able to buy the stuff. Even though you have a system now set up, you have a website set up now, and you have a shop set up to where they order it and the other place takes care of it for you and sends it through and yada yada yada. You still have to do a ton of work to be able to try and build a social media presence and get people to connect over into your shop. Like it's crazy, and everybody's doing it right now. It's so oversaturated. And a lot of times, like, here's the thing. If you can do that for something that is unique, niched, if you will, you might find success in something like that. I will say that. But the amount of people who are doing the same thing is insanity. It's the same with YouTube. YouTube right now is the most oversaturated it's ever been of creators. And it's why it's more important than ever that I'm niching down, that I'm really trying to hunker down and really focus on to be able to build a specific support a specific group that I'm providing content into, you have to niche down. You have to. So, and that's one of the things that makes it difficult, like here on Twitch, is that Twitch is like, there's no discoverability. Even with the different stuff they've done, it's still only discoverability throughout people. It's not even just straight up discoverability to people who are already on Twitch. It's even, I think, less than that, but I don't know. We'll see. I will say that TikTok, to me, guys, I did have a business account, but I switched it back to a personal account because there's more capability when it comes to potential future stuff with like creator program and stuff. But listen, guys, we've been having traction over there the past two, last Wednesday and 2 Wednesdays before that, because I had a week off at the first week of August. But those 2 Wednesday nights, like, we were touching numbers up into the 30s of people there at the same time chatting and stuff. And the chat is constantly moving as we're talking football. It's great. It's been awesome. So I'm curious to see how that's going to continue. Once it hits 600 on you're talking on YouTube. Yeah, mine has been pretty stagnant. And in fact, most of my growth has rode off of one video that isn't even my niche. But it was a help video about how to do something on DaVinci Resolve. And apparently it fulfilled a content gap. And it has like, I want to say it has like 5.4K. Like it has a bunch of views on it. But I've not done any video like that. So it's like, oh, we'll do something like that. Well, that's the hope of like Shoestring Studio, to where I can have videos like that out there. And so you guys, if you hear that, some of you might be hearing then why I'm struggling so hard, and why I struggle, not struggling, like, oh, but I struggle so hard in splitting niching, truly niching, and just focusing in on one thing, because I have the football thing going for me. I have these ideas for Shoestring Studio going for me. I have Delkery gaming, but the gaming aspect that's been a mainstay for where I've connected and built community from. So it's hard to try and limit it. And I've got more than that. Those are just the 3 off the top. There's more, but I've at least niched down to that. So if you knew me, if you knew if you knew what was going on in here, you'd be proud of me. But I have like 350 videos and 600 subs. Each video gets like 100 plus views. So here, let me do this. This is gonna have to be the last thing, but I'm gonna try and look at something here. So Lunar, if you pay me $20 an hour, I'll look over your I'm just kidding. No, I want to glance at your channel and see if I can offer any humble thoughts. 145K, bruh. Here's my. Well, your social security number is already out there after last week, and the 2.9 billion people whose social security numbers and potentially other financial information got leaked. You heard me right. 2.9 billion. So let me look here. That's awesome. Can I ask what the video is about? Oh, woodworking. Bro, that is a great niche. 15K. Hey, that's still pretty dope. I don't think I've ever seen. How many digits would that be? 5 digits. I don't think I've ever seen 5 digits. But my biggest thing I know, which is that my consistency has not been there. And that's where we're in this place now, where I'm creating this pattern of creation to really focus in on and be getting out. I say in my trailer monthly, but the goal will be bi-weekly. So I don't want to create an expectation that can't be met, but I'd love to provide more than the expectation that's there. Because then people are just like, bro, this is awesome. You know what I mean? So, that's the goal anyway. But that's been mine. I know that about myself, and I know that that's been an issue. But yeah, like my top video continues to roll in the most views. Yeah, we're just it's right shy of 6K. That's a 4-minute long video. So it's super helpful as it slowly pads the watch hours. Slowly, because it's only a 4-minute video, but then like I had a couple like shorts, but that was it. All right, let me go here. I wanted to go to YouTube. Is it the same on there? Well, the Gary V approach of quantity over quality does not work. Does not. How do you say that? It's not that it never works. It just doesn't work like for the general mass. Which one are you? Is it LXNAR? Is that what it is? Okay, so it's with 514. Oh, I got you. Yep. There's the same profile picture. Oh, I got you. Yeah. You're on with the bikes and such. So, can I be real with you? Hey, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. I fully acknowledge and want you guys to understand that I do not have any kind of like heavy, like I do not have like the certificate to put before you to be like, this is why you should trust me. But from the multiple hours of research and learning that I have done, that I have looked at of different people who have validity in what they have done and accomplished, I will tell you in comparison to, oh wait, I gotta change. There you go. In comparison to what they say, I will say like, well, number one thing I will tell you, what I see here is thumbnails and title, what many call packaging. Work on your packaging. One of the ways that a lot of people talk about packaging, actually, you know what, I should probably stay on that, is looking at, obviously there's two parts of your packaging. There's your thumbnail and there's your title. And there's a system that's called the Benz system. You can look this up, and it's big, easy, new, and simple. And that's really mentality in order to get people to be able to look at your content, is really looking at, when I look at the thumbnail and title of this video, does it seem big, right? Because I'm not going to be drawn to watch something that's just, yeah, it's just a little, you know, I'm trying to think of a good example off the top of my head, but like I live streamed for 5 hours, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. So what? Like that doesn't seem big. I live streamed for 500 straight hours. Bro, I gotta see what happened here. You know what I mean? Like you can feel, you can even sense that just in me saying that example, right? So big, and obviously you don't want to be too clickbaity, right? But you do need to consider what would grab, what would engage. So, not seeing this video, I almost broke my GoPro with a rock, not clickbait. It doesn't. Okay, you almost broke something, so so that maybe a little towards the big idea there, but you know, if I paint something as like I broke something versus like I almost died, which one sounds bigger, right? So I'm not saying that's what you should do with that, but just to give you an idea of how to think about that and how to see that. And then easy is, does it seem like it's not going to be a lot of work, right? Is it not going to be a lot of work? Is it easy, right? Just think of the definition of this term. And is it easy commitment by the viewer? And then new, is it something that's new? Is it something that is newer? Is a new take on something, hasn't been done? And then simple. I forget how they delineate between easy and simple, but yeah. So check out that bend system and see. But I would tell you, just from seeing on here, is the see if there's ways to be able to, if you're looking at ways to try and draw that, and I'm not saying it needs to be like, if you look at my channel, my channel is not focused on outdoors, right? My focus has been on, and why I'm niching down and really trying to focus on, because when you look at this, one of my biggest things is that these look, first of all, they draw your eye, right? They draw your eye to something. And then, so this one here, it's how to export with a false media offline warning. And so that thumbnail right there draws you in. And that's what these do, as compared to if I were to just have like this, right? So I would say that that's a very important thing, and that it's all together. But you're not doing something around gaming or teaching or something like that. You're doing something that's outdoor based. And so, and what do you say here about everything outdoors? Cars, dirt bikes, whatever I feel like. And so the biggest thing with that is, you can use shots from your video that allow you to emphasize the packaging, what you're trying to get across, what you're trying to make big, what you're trying to make audience excited about seeing. So because obviously your niche and your audience is going to be completely different than mine. So, and the other thing I will say too is, like, focus on what you're going to focus on. Your most viewed, I thought they had a thing now where you could click like most popular. You can right here. Okay, so if you look at like teaching myself how to wheelie, I think there's a simplicity to that. There's an easiness about that, especially for anybody in your, you got to think anybody in your niche. Like for me, I'm not going to know, like I know what a wheelie is, but it's not like, okay, what goes into that? You know, kind of, in my mind, it kind of draws me towards that how-to kind of idea, even though you're not teaching somebody how to do it. And you want to be careful about how much you give away as well. Because I think a video like this, 4.2K, awesome. I think you could get even more if you had, if you potentially changed a little bit of your title. Use that bends method, big, easy, new, and simple. And like I said earlier, I'm just communicating pieces that I have seen and gotten from those who are credible, those who have done it themselves. So I'm not that person who would, I think, necessarily be very beneficial to sit here and be able to be like, all right, well, let's tear this one down and try and come up and see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm just offering you perspective. But looking at some of these, first ride of a Honda Rancher, 350 electric. So you're gonna get specific people. Like that's one of the big things about something like this. You're gonna get specific people looking for a Honda Rancher 350. So that's a big thing with this one, 100%. And first ride. So first anything is usually a big thing. It's their first time. So anybody who has any kind of connection to that, any interest in that, they're gonna be curious about that, right? If they're a passionate person about that, they want to see how others have dealt with that. Wreck of my dirt bike. I think that one kind of speaks for itself. Everybody loves to see a wreck. Very fast trail riding on a 650. See, the difference here, like this one might be a good example of like, if you know that you hit 35 miles an hour or something like that, then you could say something like that. Like, I hit 35 miles an hour or something like that. Like, can the 650 go, or how, what is it? I don't know what type that is, but say it's is it just a 650cc? Is that all that is? Can a 650cc hit 35 miles an hour, question mark? Or I tested my 650 to see how fast it could go. Or, you know what I mean? Like thinking a little bit different rather than just saying this is a very fast trail riding on a 650. Do you hear the difference? So I think those are ones that, and these are your top ones, I think you could get even more out of. But so you package that. I mean, it is important. I don't like to get caught up in. I don't like for people to get caught up with it, which I'm saying that as if that's what a lot of these people who have done this say. But SEO does matter. Search engine optimization, it does matter. The words that you use, you don't need to just pack it all with SEO words, but you need to think bends, and then also make sure that some of the word usage taps into your niche, taps into the search optimization. And any of this stuff, you can literally Google, how do I get better SEO YouTube titles or something like that, and you will find, you can easily research that stuff. So that's what I would say with some of that. If I go down here then and watch. Yeah, I think ones like this, unless you show something exciting in it or whatever, like when you literally say very low effort dirt bike video, do not watch. Okay. All right, I won't. One like first ride after Hurricane Debbie, instead it could be something along the lines of seeing something about cleaning up hurricane aftermath, or seeing hurricane aftermath on said bike or something. I mean, you gotta. It's 12:05. I'm losing steam here. Yeah, and then some of them, meet Robert the turtle. So I would say, yeah, and here's the other thing. If you really wanna do it, you can even niche down even further. So like a lot of your stuff is about riding on like when you feel like riding and stuff like that. If you really want to see something come of this, what do you want to see, or what do you want? Think this. You love math, right? No, don't clickbait. Don't clickbait. Literally, if you clickbait, what you do is you get some people, and then you get nobody after that. Like that's 9 times out of 10. That's what happens. Is you get some people, and then you get nobody because nobody believes you anymore. You lose credential. You lose credibility. But I will say this: if you're really looking to build on this, you got to think like, what's the here's math for you. What's the X that I can provide for Y? Who is Y? Who am I looking to provide for, and what is it that they need? how can I provide that, or what can I provide, whether it's in entertainment, whether it's in learning, whether it's in whatever. And so, do you want to show off certain techniques? Do you want to show off certain capabilities of certain vehicles? You know, so then you can start to apportion. Okay, I really like riding the dirt bike and the 650. Well, I see that's a 350 there. But with these, like, let me test speeds. Okay, so I have a video that just focuses on review. You could review a certain machine and like showing your, like, these are my 5 things I look for: speed and durability and whatever. Or you can look at just like doing, I'm gonna race these, and now you're looking at speed, right? Or you have another video about like, I take my, or which dirt bike is the most reliable, or durable. You know, I hit my dirt bike collection with a car. You know, I like I'm not saying you do that, but focus in on something. What can you focus in on specific to this? And if you're not looking to do something with that, then like just keep having fun. Just think a little bit more about how you are doing titles, as well as maybe look into a little bit of how could you, Canva is a free, like if you go to, it's canva.com. I have a pro connection, but it's, I mean, it's super simple to just go in, create a design, YouTube thumbnail, and bada bing, bada boom. You can use some designs and like, okay, these are all game, but it's like, okay, if I were to do outdoor, and then let me see if I did dirt bike, see if something shows up. Boom. Oh, look here, I'm on my way, and you can fill in your own picture and stuff like that, and you can make a thumbnail or something, you know what I mean? Or just rip a photo from within and put something with it. A lot of people connect with faces, but try stuff out. Try stuff out, but do not clickbait. Do not clickbait. Anyway, so hey, I hope something I said was helpful, but or encouraging at least. But I would say just test stuff out. Okay, you don't have to show your face. That's fine. But you can do stuff like if I'm doing trying to think here for a second. He shows your face. If you signed a contract. If you I'm trying to think of how you could reshape a word just about oh, it's like the bar napkin kind of deal here, huh? What? Well, here, let's do this. So say it's about okay, so this guy here, I don't know any of what he does, but he, okay, so he has a similar look to you. So his thumbnail approach is literally similar to yours, and it gives that picture of like, for anybody who's interested in this niche, boom, this is what you can see. So okay, so that can work. Now I will say It looks like the way that he found his way to it is he did a how-to. You don't even know cursive. Oh my goodness. It wasn't 2-ply. It wasn't 2-ply. It doesn't apply. Or it doesn't hold up. Oh my goodness. What is this? Music. Wow. It's called temporary password. Well, guess what? That temporary password's deleted. There we go. Duck's got my back. But I mean, you could look at. I would encourage you to look at the things that you're interested in and the things that you probably have some creators that you're a fan of, that you enjoy. Maybe this Blaine person is one of them. I have no clue, but you can look at some of what they do and. I think what it looks like to me though is if I go to his videos and I go to his most popular, yeah, he has 411K on this one, and then 15K after that, and then 5.2. So literally these two are standalones. And so it's Dirt Bike Vlog Goes Wrong. And then how to ride a dirt bike for beginners. Well, that's huge. So maybe there's something you could provide for something like that, if you wanted to. How to do something or something like that. Hilly, I just had your back. What are you doing? I'm just. But anyway, I would say definitely look at others in your niche, others in what you focus on. Look them up. Just look them up on YouTube and just look. Okay, here's another one. Midwest MX. Obviously, these ones are just with dirt bike. You can look at different ones with ATV and stuff like that, but get a feel. Not good at riding though. Well, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. You can find like this one here looks like, yeah, this one's going to be for those. This is kind of like it's an amateur rider but a professional fun haver. So, and this one looks to me like they're kind of like in the travel niche, if you will, cuz look, dirt bike ride from heaven. Dirt bike journey across Romania. So it's like vlog, but it's also going to take you and you get to see certain stuff with it. So that's what that one's going to be. Yeah, like tongue-in-cheek ones like that. How to is a big SEO term, a big SEO phrase. So that's big. Midwest MX. Well, look at their stuff a little bit. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit different in how they do things. Riding bikes is my passion. I try to see the funny side in every situation. And he does a heavy vlogging part, is what I gather from this as well. And, I mean, here's another thing, though. The shots that he chooses for the thumbnail use, look at those. Like, you see company and you see the trail leading and the trees and such. You know that it says extreme trails. Okay, well, if there's all of them that tight within, like, okay, like it's all like blending and making sense. And here, like, look at the picture, look at that view. And like these ones down here, look, I mean, just look at those pictures, man. So if you can find ones that really portray well in that, see this to me, I mean, it may have worked for him, but that to me feels more like a video, like that's a gaming video. That's what that kind of comes across as to me. But oh wait, I'm saying that to you guys, but you can't even see it. That one right there, it kind of comes off to me as like a video game related one, but it's not. Like, look at that. Dirt bike from heaven. Look at that picture. But before so those are some of You know, and like, look at this one here. Look at how this guy, Derek Hallman, I was wrong about the KX250F. Right? And so in the same vein, I just had to figure out which order the numbers were in. In the same vein, you like this, I don't know. It's only 4 hours ago, so there's still time being made from it. But I just seeing that thumbnail, I don't know, because you're saying I almost broke my GoPro, and then it's showing a picture of broken GoPro. I don't know. It feels kind of contradictory, but that's just me. Yeah, so maybe, you know, instead of 4K dirt road riding, you're able to maybe say something along the lines of like identifying a specific part of your ride that day and being able to say like I saved a turtle, you know. I don't know, but I saved a turtle from my dirt bike, or I don't know. And you got to think through, but that bend system has completely changed the way I look at stuff. But well, see, but here's the thing. You have to also take into consideration what a picture portrays. And so whether or not it's actually broken, like completely broken, I see broken glass. I see broken plastic. So I, as an audience member, as a viewer, a potential viewer, I see that it says I almost broke my GoPro, and I see a picture of GoPro. And unless I have a heavy interest in the niche, and even then, it's going to be rare that you're going to get somebody to click in on that, because there's not anything drawing you in to want to see. Now, if it showed you, if you said I almost broke my GoPro, and the picture was instead of you like crashing, like starting to crash out, I think that thumbnail would do a bit better. Because then it's just like, oh, he crashed. Did it happen? Did it not happen? You know what I'm saying? He posted again? Gotta watch out. What are you talking about? So, I don't know. I gotta get to bed. But I hope that something I said was at least beneficial, whether it was just encouraging or whatever. But oh, did it do a different one for me, or did you change that? It is bedtime. Because I'll have to then get up with my boys, and I might have to do a double. I'll do 2 cups of coffee tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. No, the amount of times that I'm usually up till 1 or 2 in the morning is probably shouldn't be talked about. My dreams are crushed. Are you serious? Oh man. But you know, I if I were you, man, I would sit and brainstorm a little bit. Like, what's something, because there's certain things that you do that you have the capability of doing, and you may not be the best rider, but you still, like, you've rode bikes, you've rode ATVs. Like, there's something you can do with that information and with that knowledge in a fun way, whether it's about like which one's faster, or about which one I like more, or about a crazy incident that happened. Stuff like that. So and even the how-tos, like you can how-to pop a wheelie for beginners, or something like that, or how to do this with a 650cc, or how to do this, like those are things you can do as well. And those are evergreen videos. Those are when you do a how-to video, those are there forever then. And that's like the video for me that just keeps performing is it's just a how-to. It was a how to do this in DaVinci Resolve, and it continues to provide. I have an unanswered comment just from today that somebody's just like, thank you, this worked. So yeah, no, Hilly, I can't be up like that. Yeah, there, and I don't know if the light allows you to see it certain ways. Red, by the way, I saw you had said, who am I rooting for college? I don't watch college football. I've never really had Saturday football as a capability. I grew up without it. We were always outside, and I never got connected in. And I don't like trying to keep up with new groups of kids every 2 years. It's just I'm not really interested. I'll watch games if they're on someplace, but I don't really have a team, unfortunately. So, I mean, I've always said like, oh, the Miami Hurricanes, because I grew up in a Miami Dolphins household, but so I don't really have anybody but Ohio State. Anybody but Ohio State. I'm not your monkey. Don't tell me to dance. So, there was another question you had asked earlier, Red. I apologize, but two big Saturdays coming, and then Comic-Con. Nice. All right, guys. But Lunar, I hope I hope that was of some help, man. I hope that you're able to see some continued growth there. And the other thing is, maybe try to differentiate a little bit. Like even with the thumbnail picture choice, that happens. Like in this grouping here, I'm just scrolling down. In this grouping here, like there's nothing that this like sets up for me. Even if it is a similar look of the same vehicle, but you've got a tilt to where you can see a tree line, you can see a sky, you can see a mountain range, you can see, you know what I mean? Like, give a little differentiation. Maybe choose a different spot within the video. Something like that. I know you didn't, Red, but it's the same as saying, dance, monkey. I'm not slapping myself. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you all being here, and I do follow up all that with saying that I am a unqualified information giver, but my goal was to at least be able to communicate from those who do have experience, and they have valid outcome. But with all that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all being here even into the wee hours of the morning. Appreciate you. Hey, Doug, are gonna wake up and come smack you with a cast iron frying pan. Listen, she is not Rapunzel. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. She's not gonna waste her energy. She's not gonna waste her energy on that. But anyway, guys, and sleep be restful. Oh, appreciate it. But guys, remember, whether it's the first time you've heard it or the 80 millionth time, just want to encourage you that who you are, the identity you have, is not based upon your success on YouTube. It's not based upon your failures in life. It's not based upon what others say about you, what you even think about yourself. It's based on whose you are. and who He created you to be. You are a unique, unrepeatable, beautiful, and intelligent miracle of God. You're made in His image. You're made with a purpose and a plan. You are loved, and you have great value. Appreciate you being here, being a part of the herd. I am on tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time on TikTok. Hope to see you guys over there at Delkery. And then talking football. And then next Tuesday, we'll be back on. Hopefully, I can record a little bit of a video, have some time to chat, do a couple things in the first hour, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then community gaming, Apex. Let's do it. Let's connect. Let's have some fun next Tuesday night. With that being said, guys, happy gaming, happy living. God bless, and good night.